Advice from a matchmaker, puppies, and a visit from a world-class ice skater. I think we've got you covered, so just sit down for the next hour and check out because...
First Facility starts right now. Hello, Impact Show today. It is one of the biggest shows on earth, and we have a 4-pack of tickets to give away for Celtic Woman.
Plus Donna Diggins, some love advice from a matchmaker, puppies, and a visit from a world-class ice skater. I think we've got you covered, so just sit down for the next hour and check out because...
First Facility starts right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Dr. Ziggy is back to answer the questions that you asked on our Facebook page. Stick around, she's next, and we'll be right back. All right, so Valentine's Day has come and it's gone, but that is no reason to stop thinking about love. If you're looking for a new relationship, don't just sit back and do nothing about it. Many of you had questions for former matchmaker Siggy Buckley, so we brought her back. Hey Ziggy, how are you?
It's great to be back.
And you still got your Valentine's outfit on?
Yeah,
it's all about love.
Appropriate. Yeah, if you're single, you want to be searching all the time.
Yeah,
you want
absolutely.
to be ready and prepared all the time.
For any moment. It could happen at any moment.
Yes.
And that happened with you.
Right.
I'm going to bring it up in a minute,
Oh,
too,
you
by
want
the
to
way.
tell that story, yeah.
Absolutely. So, how do we make finding love and finding the right person and getting involved with the right? How do we make this a priority? You know, we get so wrapped up in lives, and if you're single, you've got so much stuff going on, and friends, and this, that, and the other thing. How do you make this a priority?
Well, if on the one hand you can try too hard, but on the other hand you really want to be proactive and search and do, and obviously do things. Obviously there are venues where you can go, and I'm thinking of social venues, social clubs, sports activities. Maybe you want to extend your comfort zone a little bit and try new things. Go to a cookery class, for example.
Yeah.
I'm sure you meet some men there because they want to learn cooking maybe, or just judging from the reception this adorable puppy got here today, I'd say get a dog, you know. You get
Take a dog out for a walk, yeah, good point.
Well, I've given that advice before, and you might meet other dog lovers, and it's an easy way to chat up or to start a conversation.
And those are two great things too, because if you find a guy in a cooking class and you get to taste his food and see how good his food is and how passionate he is about it, and if it's not good, you know, well, maybe I don't know. And if it's good, you know, you got a good cook,
yeah.
right? So that's a good thing.
I can tell you that my in-laws met. They were in their 70s when they met at ballroom dancing. So that is very popular with an older crowd, obviously. In a very difficult certain age. I'm dealing with people over 40 who are divorced, second-time rounders, or as I like to call them, recycled bachelors in my day. Right? So dancing classes, obviously, even though you might have more women there, but the ballroom dancing was also very successful for my stepmother the second time round. And then I know of a woman who goes playing cards. Men are too into playing cards.
Sure.
So you may want to try that. I'm not a person to play cards, I'm not very good with that, but be that bridge or even Trivial Pursuit. I know there are a lot of men there because I have an elderly friend in her 80s, and she's quite successful there. I mean, she's never alone. She has company at that age, which is what a lot of people need as well.
Pick things that interest you and things that you're interested in, and then you find a club that kind of matches with that.
Yeah.
We had so many people asking questions last time on our Facebook page, so we had to bring it back so we could get some of these answers to some of these. Linda says, my question seriously is, where do you meet people that are genuinely looking to meet someone that is over the dating scene and actually looking for a relationship?
Well, I'd say you should never be over the dating scene. If she refers to bars and clubs, that's one thing. I don't want to be hanging out in bars and clubs at my age anyway. But if you talk about dating sites, maybe you haven't tried the right dating. There are cheap ones, there are better ones, and you can try them for free. You know, you use a handle name, you don't want to use your right name, and you can play around a little bit and see what talent is on there.
So when you say there's some that are cheap and some that are a little more expensive than others, does that kind of is that a telltale that the cheaper ones probably don't put as much work into setting it up?
I'd say I still believe that when you pay for something that you're more dedicated to it and that you are more serious about it. As I mentioned the last time, there are still matchmakers around, and and my husband flew back in from Europe on Valentine's Day, so I got him back jet-lagged on Valentine's Day. And he told me that the in-flight magazines, they still advertise matchmakers.
Oh.
So this is always a one-on-one. They have handpicked clientele. So if you say you have done the dating scene on the internet and you can afford it, it's not more than going on 1 year's vacation or something, then you're in good hands. So I've done that. And I've done the dating scene forever. I had to, well, 2 years actually. I had to kiss many a frog until I found
You found your prince?
I found him. Yeah, I found him.
Very
and
nice.
Don't give up, and you have to keep looking.
Absolutely.
You have to keep questioning your expectations as well, and not lower your standards, but be yourself. And stick to what you want and portray the best side forward. Shine that your character, not just looks, nice character that you have. Be nice to smile at the world, and the world is smiling back at you.
There you go. And that answers Janie. She had another question about independent and intelligent. She's independent, she's intelligent, and all that. She's 64 years old, and I think that answers that. Just stick to your guns, and eventually you'll find your prince. Thank you so much, Ziggy,
for
all the advice. And you can order her book at nexttimelucky.com.
Yes, on Amazon, and it's on Kindle. It's available on Kindle as well. So if you're on
so if you look up
devices,
Next Time Lucky, you will find it.
You'll
Just
find
Google
it.
that.
Google that. Okay,
right,
thank you.
Coming right up this weekend is one of the biggest of the year with the Donna Run. We're hanging with Donna Deegan. That is next. We'll be right back.